This is the aftermath of a Saudi Arabian airstrike in Yemen. Saudi claims the United Arab Emirates sent a shipment of weapons to separatist forces. But the attack is a new escalation of tensions, as a fracture in the anti-Houthi coalition grows bigger. Here's what we know so far. Saudi Arabia bombed the port city of Mukalla, targeting a shipment of weapons destined for southern separatists, the Southern Transitional Council, in Yemen. The Saudis alleged that the weapons were sent by the UAE. While directly linking the UAE to the secessionists' advances in recent weeks, analysts say that airstrikes by the Saudis last week, aimed at the council, were to warn them about halting their advance and leaving its newly taken governance. Riyadh warned the Emirates that its actions in supporting the separatists were extremely dangerous, as the strain between the two allies-turned-opponents grows. The Prime Minister of Yemen's internationally recognised government, Rashad al-Alimi, now says the UAE has been backing separatists at the expense of Yemen's stability.
للأسف الشديد تأكد بشكل قاطع ثبوت قيام دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة بالضغط وتوجيه المجلس الانتقالي بتقويض سلطة الدولة والخروج عليها من خلال التصعيد العسكري، ومع تثميننا للدور السابق لدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة وجهودها كعضو شارك في تحالف دعم الشرعية بقيادة المملكة العربية السعودية، إلا أن دورها أصبح للأسف موجها ضد أبناء شعبنا العظيم في دعم صريح للتمرد وإذكاء للفتن الداخلية بما يهدد أمننا واستقرارنا.
Now these fresh airstrikes are designed to warn the separatists away from further advances. What happens next? Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates are allies, close together geographically and politically, and with mutual interest in oil, as well as supporting the anti-Houthi coalition fighting back against a rebel group in Yemen. But the issue of Yemen's future is causing a major split between the two countries. Saudi Arabia remains supportive of one Yemeni state under its current internationally recognised government, while the UAE is supporting a return to two states, North Yemen and South Yemen. Abu Dhabi is supporting the Southern Transitional Council, who say that the return of North and South Yemen is required to solidify their power in the region and to continue the fight against the Houthis. But the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres says that there are serious threats to peace and security if recent events lead to the complete return of fighting.
Tensions have been simmering across Yemen, and dramatic new developments in the eastern governorates are turning up the heat. As I told the Security Council, unilateral actions will not clear a path to peace. They deepen divisions, harden positions, and raise the risk of wider escalation and further fragmentation. A full resumption of hostilities could have serious ramifications on regional peace and security, including on the Red Sea, in the Gulf of Aden, and in the Horn of Africa. I urge all parties to exercise maximum restraint, de-escalate tensions, and resolve differences through dialogue.
Amid the Saudi-Emirati split, supporters of southern secession have been demonstrating. Last week, thousands of Southern Transitional Council supporters flew the flag of South Yemen, the country that had existed until 1990, in Aden, the port city that has been the seat of power for those groups fighting together against the Houthis in northern Yemen. As the anti-Houthi coalition begins to splinter, great unease across the wider Red Sea spreads. The question now, how will all these competing factions react?